Good morning. I'm just stopping under the street light for a minute. I don't think you're going to be able to see very much. It is about 3 in the morning, and actually I'm not sure if that clock's totally right. Okay, make that 5 to 4 in the morning. How weird. It's half an hour out. Anyway, it's Solstice, so here we go. I'm just about to clock up 50,000 miles. In fact, I should do it on this trip. I should do it in less than a mile. But anyway, there we go. So it's an early start. My battery is low, as you can see from the flashing ABS warning, which means I haven't got any ABS at the moment, but that will come right. I just need to get a bit more charge into the battery, and yeah, it's been very wet. It's probably going to be very wet again fairly soon. It is quite mild for this time of year, which is always good. It is raining again. I did the battery test yesterday, and I did the tyre pressures yesterday. Other than that, this is just how I threw it in the cupboard. When did I last do a show? October. I tend to, when I play on a show, I tend to use this every night, because it means I can get there and the traffic's not too appalling when you ride a bike. Anyway, there we go. That's about it for now. I shall catch up with you later. You probably can't see very much anyway, so anyway, we'll catch up in a bit. Well, it's about 20 past 4 in the morning. We're on the motorway. It is pissing down. You're not going to be able to see very much. It is absolutely pissing down, and I probably am totally mad, but at least I'm alive and doing something with my fucking life. So there you go. Get off the sofa. Well, Solstice services, 24 hours, various bits to eat, so I could do with a little bit of breakfast. Breakfast probably won't be breakfast, because they don't actually serve breakfast till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's probably about 5 o'clock in the morning. It's been wet pretty much the whole fucking way. I've just been sitting at 80 dodging the black pools of death, big old puddles everywhere. Anyway, that's it. Let's get some fucking breakfast. Oh, this'll do. Where's the bikers at? Not here. Well, that was breakfast, and it was good. And now we haven't got far to go. In actual fact, there's a few other crusties about. This is nice. Oh, God, dear. Oh, that was good. So, go and get myself sorted out, ready to walk in. Thank the Lord it stopped raining, at least for the time being. I mean, if I can just get my walking gear on to get up to the stones before it's raining. I mean, if it rains when I'm walking, it's fine. But it'd be quite nice to get in the morning, Neanderthal. It might be quite nice to get into the walking gear dry, but anyway, it's alright. We're having a good time. Okay, alright, catch up with you in a bit. Well, that was that. I'll dare say put a few still photos. My phone went mysteriously flat very fast. I think maybe the cold, or I don't know, probably just the cold weather, but anyway, it's interesting. There's a funny time on the clock there. It's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, and maybe 8:30 in the morning, something like that. It was a good one, that. The rain held off. I don't know how, because it was torrential on the way down. And yeah, that was good. So I'm going to take a little ride. Early morning sun, which is, I really haven't seen that for a while. I'm going to take a ride up through Salisbury, stop and have a cup of tea, probably coffee in actual fact, and then bomb it home. So there we go, another one done. I'll only turn this back on if there's something interesting to film, which there probably won't be, so we'll see you next time. Well, I just turned on again for a minute because this is a beautiful morning now. Really nice. My throttle is sticking ever so slightly, which is interesting. It's a bit like having cruise control. It just kind of just keeps going and then it starts to sort itself out. That's a bit strange. Anyway, what a beautiful morning. There's always a weird one, the winter solstice, because you get up at like, what did I get up? 3:45 I think I got up. I was on the bike by about 10 past 4 maybe, 5 past 4. Pretty much rode down in the rain. It just stopped as I got to the Solstice services. There's a 24-hour Mackie D's there. You can get a cup of coffee and a muffiny thing, you know. And then you finished early. And then what do? You got the rest of the day. And at least, I mean, it's a beautiful morning. It's a little bit cold because it's the fucking end of December. So it's not it's not 40 degrees, you know. It's, I don't know. It's probably quite mild tonight because, or this morning, because now the rain stopped, the temperature's dropped a little bit, but it was probably 10 degrees, maybe 8 degrees in the night with the rain. So really not cold. I haven't actually particularly felt cold. I've got a heated waistcoat on, but I haven't switched it on the whole time. So, and I probably won't now. So it's all good. Just beautiful ride though. I mean, roads are a bit wet, yeah, but I'm in no hurry. It's just nice to be out on a bike again. I haven't ridden a bike probably since maybe the middle of October, maybe the end of October, but I certainly It's basically rained for the last month, pretty much solid. We've had the odd day off, but really it's been very, very grim. So it's just nice to be out on a bike again, to be honest, even if it's a bit chilly. Well, there we go. I'm rambling. Alright, see you next time. Hey, you probably can't see my speedo, but I just come out of Salisbury. I'm on just clocked up 50,000 miles. Hey, well done, girl. That's fantastic. 50,000 miles. I think I bought this with about 36 on it. So it's done a few miles with me now. I've done braided hoses and just lots of little improvements. Had all new cables, control cables, obviously battery, tyres, nothing terribly out of the ordinary. It's overdue a spline lube, which is a big old job. So depends what I do with the other bike this year, the big Ultra. If I keep that another year and use it to tour on, then this one may come apart and have the splines done and various other bits and pieces. And if I don't keep the Ultra, then it might not, because you might end up using it for one more summer, but we'll see. Anyway, there we go, 50,000 miles, cool.